Hi guys, it's Bobby, your big gay trucker from LGBTQ Truck Driver Network, and today we have Derric Schmid. We have Derric with us today. Shows you how my day is going to go today. But we're going to have a fun chit chat. This basically is a series that we're going to start on all the board members and just letting you know who each of them are personally, and they work so hard with the organization to make all the things in the background happen. I know a lot of you don't see all of that, but we have meetings every week, and we're able to sit here and chit chat, and we decide the events we're going to go to. And so this part over the next couple of weeks leading up to the Mid-America Truck Show that we will be at, we are basically going to do a series showing more about the people behind the scenes. So you get to meet them a little bit and have interviews with them. So we're going to bring Derric in.
I was hoping you'd see that. Hey guys, how's everybody?
So tell us a little bit about you and how you started with the organization and how you are affiliated with the organization and trucking.
So currently I started in trucking about 20 years ago based off my grandfather. It was definitely in the blood. That's for sure. Followed the group for a couple months before I interacted. Actually, Jess was the first one I interacted with. Kind of scary. You know how that goes with Jess when he meets new members. But then kind of got involved. And, you and I had the discussion that because I wasn't myself to a lot of people and the companies that I was the problem. And, it took some time to swallow that and think about it. But then you realize after seeing here and dealing with you, Bob, you, Ricky, Jess, there needs to be a lot more proactive and awareness in the industry because we're here. We're not going anywhere.
And have been for a long time. So,
yeah, just something people don't want to recognize in a male-dominated industry. And it's rather sad because there's 17,500 LGBTQ drivers in this country right now. And very few are supported in this industry. And it's horrible the way they get treated.
And I'm sure that is even a larger number because you have to think about the amount of people. That was a census poll that was done a couple years back. And you have to think that was just the amount of people that did acknowledge that they were LGBTQ within trucking. So I'm sure that there is probably double the amount of that or more. But it's all about being comfortable in who you are and finding that person of who you are. And everybody's allowed to be. I'm not a person that says that you have to be out. So don't, get that twisted a little bit. You don't have to be out. But I always make sure that someone's safety comes first within the group. And so when they're on the page, as Derric has learned here recently, things happen when people see you on the page and then they start seeing the activity. And there's a lot of people that sees the page more than you think. And they, we may only have like 1,700 people that follow the page or like the page. But we have every week of anywhere from 3 to 5,000 people accessing the page, 7,000, 10,000. Every week it differs. So it's just, I understand there's a lot of people that cannot be out and open. And that's why we do what we do. We create a safe space for them to be themselves. And when they are able to do it, if they're ever able to come out, then that's what we do. So, I've been very blessed to have the team that I have. And Derric has taken a lot of responsibility here recently, helping with vetting companies and doing a lot of really neat things. But so far, besides our craziness and all the stuff that we do all the time, because we are kind of crazy and
A
fun,
little bit.
it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being able to relax and let your hair down, so to speak. But what is the one thing so far that you feel that the group has taught you?
It's definitely taught me about being okay to be yourself and to be comfortable. It really has. I've met a very wide array of people in the group and outside the group. It's okay. You don't have to worry about what everybody thinks. You don't have to give a shit what the Tom, Dick, and Harry next to you think.
Right.
Just be yourself. We've got board members that are a part of us that are allies, they're supporters, everybody comes from a different environment. And it has really taught me that be yourself, enjoy your life. It's too short. So be happy with yourself like everybody else is.
Hold on a second. So we have an error. I have an error on the page. So we may have to restart this.
Okay.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do is, this has never happened before, but yeah. Okay. So we're going to restart this in just about 5 minutes. And so we'll be back here shortly. Bye, everybody.